Today we have the review for the Nexus 4 from LG and the HTC One. Start off with, I'm not going to go through all the specs and everything because they're available on the internet quite freely, so I'll just have a look at the phones themselves. Right, both of them have a 4.7 inch screen, but if you put them side by side you'll see that the HTC One is probably about half a centimetre longer. Width wise, if I put that one on there, again round about the same. The thickness is round about the same, but the HTC One looks slimmer because it's got a curved edge. But again, if you look from the top, it's pretty much the same. It's a lot higher. Okay, Nexus, it's got a nice touch at the back. Oops, there you go. And obviously the screen at the front with the flashlight at the bottom here. It's nice and easy to hold. It's got the power switch at the side there, a port at the top, volume rocker here, and the charging port at the bottom. The two holes you can see at the side, they're just sort of screws that are being put together. Right, let's just go in here. Nice easy screen, nice to look at, nice and shiny, easy to use, straightforward. And obviously you got the stock Android on there as well. Lovely screen. When you touch the phone, unlike the HTC One, it feels kind of soft. It's a strange way to describe it, but when you're typing something, it's quite nice to I'm using the Swift key keyboard, which is a lot better than the stock Android one. Okay. Over here, the HTC One. It's a lot better to hold in the hand, a lot more sturdy, solid built. The screen, I'd say, whereas this one goes almost edge to edge, you go about 3-4 millimeters maybe on the side. I'll show you on this one in a moment. But again, really nice. You've got the speakers at the top and the bottom here. The two soft keys, the back and the home button, which is kind of oddly placed because unlike everything else in the middle, I always tend to press the HTC button here, but it doesn't do anything, so you have to go to the home. Got the charging port at the bottom. Nothing on this side apart from where the SIM card goes. You got the power button there, which is also a infrared receiver. The 3.5mm phono, the headphone socket, and the volume rocker on the side. There, it's nice and flush, so you can't really see it. It's got a nice silver bezel. The back, you got a nice big lens for the camera and a flash. At the bottom, you got the Beats audio and the two sort of rubberized aerial for the NFC and for the Bluetooth, etc. Okay, start this one up. The volume, unlike the HTC One, it's quite easy to switch on just at the side here. You can operate it quite easily in the left hand or the right hand. On this one, it's a bit weird because it's got it at the top here. There we go. Lovely screen. Again, you can see what I meant by the edge. You got the edge on here, which is a bit thicker. Although the screen is the same size, 4.7 inches, for some reason it looks a lot slimmer on the HTC One. Let's get that started in there. Okay, so you've got the blink feed there, which is really awesome. A lot of people say they don't really like it, etc., but I think it's really awesome. Let's just refresh that. Okay, really smooth system and easy to use, etc. Same as the Android. However, on this one, the HTC Sense 5 is you kind of takes a bit of getting used to because it's a bit different than the Samsung and also the Nexus. It's not got the stock Android. A lot of people say, okay, I don't like it, but it's different and it's nice, fresh, clean, sleek look. Got the home screen there, you can use it as normal. I've got the calendar set and obviously your widgets. But again, takes you back to the blink screen there. Okay, the camera is really awesome on it. You got this. There we go. You got the Zoe function up here. You can just switch it on and off from there. Can't really see it on there. Hold on. Which records a 3-second clip, and then you can select your photo from the clip that you've made. You've got loads of sort of different filters on here just to take the picture differently. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, but there's loads of stuff you can do with that one. And also a nice little feature that I've not seen on the reviews is when you go into the gallery, what you can do, you can either obviously view your own pictures as they are. It also displays you know, like Facebook, Twitter if you've got that on, any of the news feeds that you've got on, and just flick through all the pictures on there for you. Oops, if I just go back out of here and go into my pictures, what it does is, if I just go into camera shots, my pictures there, a nice little gallery, take it to the bottom, and again what it does here is you can sort of have a little preview of what you've got in the album, and it just displays it as a nice little video for you, so you can review the whole album in a little short story. I think it's really, really cool. This is not edited by me, it's just how it's actually carried out, the setting on the phone itself. Okay, put that back down there. Again, you can get an idea what it's like on here. Select the gallery, and things like that there. Okay. The sound quality on the HTC One is not anything like I've heard before. It's really, really cool. It's really loud. It doesn't sound like a phone. It sounds like a stereo, if I'm honest. We'll try and put the same track on so you can get an idea. Let's just have a search on here. Let's go back. Well, I'll just end up playing 2 different tracks actually. Here's the first one. Now the problem I have with this one, it sounds good in the hand, but as soon as you put it down on a flat surface, because you've got the speaker at the back here, which is a little slit there, you'll notice the difference. There you go. This is what it sounds like when it's flat, when you want to listen to something. Okay. Now we go to the HTC One. We'll try to put the same track on. I'll try to anyway. Let's just have a look. It's going to start. I think it has started. Got the volume down. Right. Now you'll notice when there's a song playing, at the top here, when I press play, you'll see a red sign, which is for the Beats audio. That'll come on straight away. Again, it's in my hand, it sounds really cool. When I put it flat on the surface, you'll see the difference.
Bring the action.
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out.
Huge difference in sound, simply because the speakers are at the front. Highly recommended the HTC One. Takes a bit of getting used to in terms of the difference in Android with the HTC Sense 5. I think the blink feed is really awesome. Having said that, I just take a little bit getting used to the rest of the phone. Again, I mentioned the tapping on the screen when you're typing. It feels a lot softer when you're touching this. I don't know why, but when you're typing on the HTC One, it does actually feel a lot firmer. Build quality is totally different. Awesome phone. Both of them are really awesome. I think I'd prefer the HTC One if I'm honest, simply because the sound, the camera quality is a lot better. It's a lot more storage. You get the 32 gig, where this is a 16 gig version. You can get this one in the 8 gig as well. I believe this one's coming out with the SD card in soon. At the moment I haven't got one. But yeah, both really good phones. Hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you.